Welcome back to my channel. This is Jen at Will Budget for Coffee. Today is a big day. I'm so excited. Last month was a magic month. We're going to see how we ended, and we have some income to stuff, and we have our monthly stuffing. So let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk about last week's spending. Last week, we went to Costco. I spent $38 on groceries. I spent $16 for a kid. They paid me back. The kidlet, that's a grandkid. We got some pizza. And then, you guys, these babies turned 18. Oh my goodness. All my kids are now officially adults. And so we went to Birthday Coffee. My channel name is not just something lighthearted. Yeah, $93 at Birthday Coffee. It was really great. We went to a coffee shop. There was 3 of my kids, my grandkid, my husband, myself. We had a great breakfast outside. It was a sunny day here in the Pacific Northwest. It was a great time. Safeway, I spent $33 on groceries. Fred Meyer's, I spent $57 on groceries. $41 for gas. My husband went to the movies with a couple kids, and it was $41. They saw Dune. So this didn't come out of our budget. It's just something that was spent and ran through our account. We went out for Mexican food. It was $81. Gas was $41. Gas in another car was $15. I was out running routes and I was extremely hungry, and I got some Popeye's chicken. We ordered a dumpster. We're beginning our renovation. I'm so excited. So we had to prepay for the dumpster. We're tearing out a bunch of broken tile in the kitchen. And we're getting a new fridge. The fridge has leaked through the tile grout. There's a soft spot in the floor. It's a whole deal. Anyways, we ordered the dumpster, and that's going to happen in April. I got to spend $31 on gas. On Easter Day, we used the last roll of toilet paper. So that is $49 at Costco for 2 things of toilet paper. Husband got a haircut, spent $25 on gas, took the kidlet for some ice cream. He picked this sherbet that was green apple fruit punch and blue raspberry, and it was awful. It was all the colors he loves, and he ate every last bite of it. And I got the very same ice cream I've been eating my whole life, Jamocha almond fudge. I had to go to the canned food outlet or the grocery outlet, and I spent $10. Fred Meyer, my husband's sister, popped into town, so I had to go get a couple more things for, she stayed the night. So we had $10 at Fred Meyer, and also that $15 at Fred Meyer. Amazon photo subscription came through. I have too many photos for it to be kept on Amazon Prime. I guess I have too many videos. Anyways. And I bought my grandkid kidlet a t-shirt. So for the week, we spent $196 on food. That is $36 over budget, which makes me sad, but it's fine. We did good. Birthday, we spent $93. Restaurants, we spent $97. Beauty was $23. Renovation was $353. And gas, we spent $153. And that about uses up the money we transferred out of savings. For earnings, last week I made up, remember I had to work over the weekend. That was my weekend pay. So I made $75 on Flex on Monday. Instacart, I did $68. Shipped, I did $34. Instacart, I did $76. I did some laundry. I did some Axle, that's for PTO. I did some Instacart. I did some Shipped, Flex, Shipped, and more laundry. So for this week, I'm at $394, and I have to earn $106 this weekend to be caught to the $500 that we need. You guys, I had this note in one of my Amazon deliveries. It was hilarious. It's like, we're in a new subdivision. You can tell our house because it's gray. And I'm like, girl, half of the houses in every new subdivision are gray. That does not make you stand out at all. So that was funny. Let us stuff income from this week. So this is income that I got paid for this week. So right here we have some shipped money. So last week in Shipped, I earned $30. We have Instacart money. Last week in Instacart, I earned $35. And then Bezos, Daddy Bezos, we earned 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So all together for income going into the income folder, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 517. Most of the time I would put that 517, I would put the 17 away into the month ahead, but I'm not feeling it today. So I'm going to just put all of that into income. And when we get towards the end of the month, if I have excess, then we'll funnel some out. But right now, we're just going to set it right in there in the income envelope. And then for my non-income income, I have this is my income from the laundry. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 121, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 126. And I, as we talked about last week, will need to put taxes away. So that's going to equal $38. Let's see if we have some change in the tax man. We're going to make it 39. Took out a 1. I'll put in 2 20s. So that's all tax money. And then we are going to set aside money for electricity and water. So electricity, we're doing, I had 8 loads and 8 loads, so that's 16, and then 3 loads, so that's 19. So we're saying 20 loads, 2 loads for $1, so that's 10 to electricity. I do not have change. Let's see if we have change in water. Probably not. And that's 5 to water. No. Get some change real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Put a 20 back. So then here we go. Electricity 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then water is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we decided that supplies, or I decided supplies were $1 per customer. I had 3 customers. 1, 2, 3. And so then that leaves us with 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. And what I still have to pay back, I miscounted last time. We have $27 going to the house fund, which is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will pay the house fund back. Remember, I had to buy a bunch of laundry soap to get started and hangers and stuff, and I didn't have enough in my own personal spending. So I'm going to put this 27 in house. And then the rest of the money will go towards my personal spending, which I did spend to get started. which was $58. So this is done. So $58, and I'm at 42. So $16 left to be paid off, and then we'll start saving for that new dryer. Won't that be great? Gotta love a new dryer. All right, DoorDash. This is used for my CD ladder. DoorDash, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 130. I do pay taxes on DoorDash. So we're going to say 130 times .3 is $39. So that's 40. 40. I will put these taxes in a high yield probably this month. And then this is invest. So we're going to pull out the DoorDash we already put aside for this month to see how much our CD ladder will be. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is great. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160. I think that is our highest CD ladder yet. 20, 40, 60, 81. Yep, 160. This is my first year doing a CD ladder. So this is my third CD I've bought. I worked the month before to buy the current CD. So my January money went into a February CD. So I'm kind of a month behind, but not really. I'm ahead. So perfect. That's super exciting. Super exciting. I was hoping to get to like a $50 CD. And when I started, and then I realized, no, I can do more. But I have not done any DoorDash this week, which is gonna hurt me coming up. But that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and count these. We're not going to count the ones. There's 40. I counted them before we started. We're going to leave that there. We're going to count this money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 51, 52, 53, 54. So that's 900. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80, 580. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $91, $110, $120. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then $40. So we will be stuffing $1,695 into our monthly variable envelopes. Let's start with the food, because that's probably the biggest. So the food's getting this 500. We're getting 4 of these. And then all of these ones right here. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 20s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just going to make this into 4 piles because I do shop weekly. That's what works for our family the best. It helps me to stay on track and all the food to not be eaten before the month is up. It is tiring sometimes though, shopping weekly, but it keeps the fresh food fresh in the house and it works well for us at this point in time. So this $100 bill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each week should have 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I like to go with 300. It was a little tight this month. We're still adjusting to some increases in some utilities, etc. So we just took the grocery budget down by $100, which should have left me with a $275. But that $100 bill over there, guys, I am out of everything. I don't even have any flour. I ran out of garlic powder. I ran out of like 5 spices. I don't have any ketchup. I don't have any mustard. I don't have any yeast. And so I decided to put $100 over. I don't have any chicken. I don't have any pork. I don't have any beef. I have no meat left. So this 100 is for stock up, mainly the condiments, spices, flour, yeast. And if I find a good sale on like chicken or something, I'll use this month to kind of, restock things in the kitchen. So food. 1 week goes in the spending envelope for now. And then 3 weeks go in the transferred up later side. It is crazy the increases in food. I'm going to set that there. Then we're left with this money. So that took care of the bulk of our stuffings. We have healthcare. Healthcare I never pull out of, like I never save. I just keep letting it build. We have some health issues in our family. And so you really, you cannot outsave the healthcare system. So I'm putting 50 into health. We have these placeholders from Mischief Managed Budgets or Mischief Budgets on Etsy, I think. So I have 200, and we use this for vitamins and copays. We have an HSA that we fully fund throughout the year, and we use it for therapy copays and doctor copays and, sunscreen and all that throughout the year. And then this compensates when we go over. And my husband and I both wear glasses. I have a couple kids that wear glasses. There's never, you can't outsave health care. So 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 95, 96. So 296 in health. And then the next one is house. This is like the toilet paper, cleaning supplies, anything that's paper, consumable products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have $38 left. Perfect. And I'm going to add 40. I am going to pull the 8. I'm going to put it in savings over there. And we're going to call that good. I am also out. I have toilet paper now, but I'm out of all the other things. Windex, all the other things. Then my house is dirty, so I got to stock that up. In birthday, we're going to put $100. I have a birthday coming up. We have a birthday almost every month. So it's nice. We don't have, like, all my kids were born in separate months. So that's nice. So we don't have double birthdays until we start getting weddings and grandkids, and then we do. So I actually have 2 birthdays coming up. I have a kid's birthday and a grandkid's birthday, and they're about a week apart this month. So that will be great. My grandkid's turning 4, and my kid is turning 20. So we're at home. Home is, the pretty things, the things you want to see decorated. You need a new rug, all of that kind of stuff. So there's $20 in there. And so we have 60. I got new pans last month. That's where that money went. And then clothes, I'm going to put in 50, which also is not really ever enough, but it helps buffer things. So 50. My kids buy all their own clothes. They started buying their own clothes when they were working. We're not real big clothes people anyways. We're kind of minimalist. But I am going to have to go get a very expensive pair of tennis shoes. And I will have to take that out of savings because we don't have it in here. So I have $121. And then beauty, we're going to put in $70. This is haircuts, makeup, shampoo. The shampoo I use is kind of expensive. I need a haircut. I haven't had one in a long time. I have cut my hair myself. I have curly hair, so it's kind of forgiving in that manner, but also kind of not. So 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 165, 167 in the beauty. And I also pedicure, manicure, things like that would go in there. And so graduation, I have several graduations coming up. So we have set aside $250. We're going to add 40, so that'll make our total $295, excuse me. $295 in graduation. I transferred that money to the high yield savings account earlier. And then gifts, we have 35, I think. 20, 35. So gifts is blank. Part of that coffee shop adventure I just took out of the general gift fund. This is gifts we try to use for other people, or if I buy a little something for my Nana, flowers or whatever, that's where that comes from. It's not for birthday or in family gifts, but this time it was. And then Doggo gets $25. Little old man Doggo. Just hoping he's having a good day, Doggo. So I have $450 set aside for him in the high yield savings. So $450, $470, $75, $80, $85, $86, $486 for the Doggo. And this is all encompassed if he had health, whatever food, his food is seriously like $5 a month. So, and he's not into toys, he's not into treats, he's not into any of that. So that's where that is. And let's see, I got health. I did not get fun. Fun's in this one. And fun is going to get $70. 20, 40, 60, 70. That is eating out, park passes, anything that we would do that's not in the other, and we don't have a restaurant envelope. That leaves us with $75. That is Fuchsia Saturday. If you live in the Pacific Northwest, it's a thing. A certain store, Fred Meyer's, has Fuchsia Starts, and they're like, I think they're 5 for $3. When they started, they were 2 for $1. And so I traditionally go. I actually get geranium starts, fill up my brick planters. And last year that ice storm hit my geraniums hard. None of them are going to live. So I will buy a coffee on my way. It's outdoors. I go early in the morning, and it's great fun. And then I wait a couple weeks to plant them because it's usually too cold and it will shock them. So I'm just going to mark that for Fuchsia Saturday. There's no envelope because it's a one-off, once-a-year thing. So that's that. So perfect. So envelopes are stuffed. Let's talk about where we landed this month. So how did we do this month? I think we did great. I was over in some budgets. I am not going to do a monthly recap this month of what I spent all month. My month was too discombobulated. And so, but I do know that we had some great progress. So when I transferred the little bits and bobs out to our savings, we started at 309. We ended at 325. So that's unaccounted savings just here and there. Our emergency fund, we started the month at $471.97. We are at $150.29. So that is great, and probably where we're going to end. We're going to put that towards other savings. Maybe. We'll see. I say that and then I get overzealous. PTO, we had also cleared that out at the beginning of the year to pay off some debt we had accrued. That's what happened to our emergency fund and my PTO. So I started the month at $388. We ended at $534. That's that one job I do, Axel. It's delivering like food boxes, like Factor 75, Marley Spoon, Gobble, Dinnerly, all those kinds of meal subscription kits. So that's great. Car rounding. So when I get gas, when gas is going the right direction, we're not borrowing from savings, I round every time I fill up the tank. I round. You've probably seen that. So what I do is I put $2 for oil change. So we went from 30 to 40. Tires, I put in $3.50. I've calculated most of these according to the mileage and how many miles I get per gallon and how often I'm filling up, because it's not really going to do us any good to just say, oh, $50 to repairs every month if I'm driving more than that will compensate for. So tires, we went from 52 to 140 because as Lisa over at Figuring Out Retirement says, tires ain't pretty. And I have brand new tires, so I started this when I got them. Repair, we went from 52 to 113. A new car, we went from 56 to 295. I get cash back on this card. And so I haven't figured this by miles. I have figured this like if my gas is $36.85, I round to the 40 and then any cash back goes to new. So that's why that one has increased more than the others. And then for tags, license plates, I don't know what you guys call it in your part of the woods, we went from 15 to 49. And I need to check with my husband to see how much these are, because I will cap that one, but these ones probably will not be capped. And so this is also for the 2 cars we drive. One car I only drive like once a week to pick up my grandma. It's a minivan and it sits higher. My other little go-around car is smaller and it gets way better gas mileage, and that's the one I do all my deliveries in. The most awesome part, guys, I'm so excited. It ended so well, is last month, like I said, was a magic month. And I have explained before that all of our income that came into March, we just save and then we stuff in the beginning of April. And so all the income from March is now paying for April. So it was super tight last month. My food budget was low several times. And the goal was to save my husband's check, his 3rd check. And we're working on a renovation. We're doing the kitchen in April, but we have a basement that was finished probably in the 60s or 70s. And it's got wood paneling that's been painted. And it's got this crazy stick tile, like a lunchroom floor from your cafeteria at school, in elementary school, probably that age as well. And we want to turn it into a big, beautiful living room. We don't fit in our current living room. We did when the kids were small. All my kids are tall. They're near 6 feet. And when we all get together for Christmas, guys, we don't fit upstairs. So our goal is this year is to do a bathroom and do the basement. So we've saved our tax monies to do the basement, but to do the bathroom, we had already done one bathroom. We're doing the second bathroom. We took out a HELOC. So we do have that payment coming out, but we almost had enough to do both bathrooms, and that was not our intention. We also have a very generous relative that had given us some money towards that. So that was super helpful. And that allowed us we have part of the HELOC still in savings. We have like $10,000 still in savings. And so our goal is to get to $18,000 by September so we can have the second bathroom renovated. So we were able to put his whole paycheck aside, which was awesome. So I transferred that to the high yield savings. That was $3,200. That was his 3rd paycheck. Plus we put $300 to that. So we have $13,950 there. And I project that we will be at the 18 by September if we continue transferring the $300. Where'd the $300 come from? Well, we pay all the bills outright. Our kids pay for part of their insurance and their phones. So as they pay for their insurance and phones, at the end of the month, we have about $600. And so half of that will go to HELOC payoff when we're done with this renovation. Right now it's going to the renovation. And then half of that we're putting towards our month ahead. So that's like our auto insurance is like almost $900, I think. And so that's obviously not all me. I've never had a wreck. But teen kids have expensive insurance. Young adults have expensive insurance. And 7 of mine are boys. They have historically more expensive insurance. So anyways, that's what we're doing with that money. So I would say overall, last month was a win. How'd you guys do? Did you have a savings goal that you're working on? Did you set a savings goal for this month? This month is going to be great. This is the second month I'm trying to earn $2,000. I already earned $500 this week. So it's looking real good. I appreciate you coming by and watching. It's a bunch of crazy, it seems, but it's coming together. There's lots of moving parts and I'm trying to get them all settled. But I really appreciate you coming by to watch. I hope you have a great week. We're going into the weekend. It's Friday. I'm going to go order some flooring for the kitchen. All right. Bye, you guys.